So, good morning, guys. Good morning. Hello, guys. Okay. I just checked if the audio works. So, because yesterday was a mess. So, guys. So, can you hear me, guys? Okay. Somebody said in the chat that my audio is not working, but I asked my brother now, and he says that the audio works. So that's good. So now we can start. Yeah, I hope the audio is going to work until the end. But first of all, I'm interested. What's your bias for today? Your bias for today. So, works now. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. Bullish. Bearish. So, as you guys know, we had NFP today. So we're going to have a look at that. That was 5 minutes ago. But yeah, if we look on the daily time frame on all the indices, then we can see that the 8:30 news, the NFP news, just caused to drop down to previous day's low. Yeah, that's one thing. But the other thing I'm going to have in mind today is the unfilled opening range gap we still had from Wednesday. So we filled it out yesterday, not completely, but only partially. So when we look at the electronic trading hours, you can see that we are right there right now. So yes, that's one thing I'm going to have in mind. And also what I wanted to show you here is that NQ is the strongest of all of them. So at NQ, we opened up in the upper half of yesterday's daily range. On YM, we opened up in the lower half. And at YM, we even opened up lower. So YM is the weakest. I'm overall bearish still today, but I could imagine that we spool a little bit higher and maybe even fill out today's opening range gap and then drop lower again. So when we go to the regular trading hours, we see that yesterday closed at 25,030. So we're going to have approximately an opening range gap, of 500 handles. So that's one thing. But I still think we're going to drop. We could even drop to this low, to be honest, because today's NFP, and that could give us a lot of volume in the market and momentum. And since we are already very, very weak on ES and YM, I think that NQ is going to follow along with those two. So yeah, this is what I'm going to look today. I'm going to look for shorts. But yeah, overall important. Like we had the whole week, the levels of the new week opening gap to have on all the indices. So you can see already that we're respecting that all of them. Like here we respected the top of it on the 1 hour chart, then the next level we now respected as well. And yeah, so have them on your chart, and the reaction at the new week open from this week, which is this level at 24,682, is going to be very important. So if we find support there, that could mean we could have a long setup even from there, but I prefer to take shorts today. Yeah, not too much that I would see otherwise. Yesterday was such a beautiful day. I caught shorts today. Did you also caught shorts yesterday? That was so beautiful. It was such a mess that the audio didn't work yesterday, because I told exactly in the live stream yesterday what we were going to do, and we did exactly that. So that was so beautiful. But yeah, today it's important to note today's opening range gap and the unfilled opening range gap from Wednesday. But overall, I think we could go very, very bearish today. But yes, other than that, you can ask me questions if you have any questions in the chat. I'm here for you guys to answer any question you have. And as well, when we look at the 1 minute time frame, we can see that we from London started just to drop lower. So London would have been pretty nice as well to trade. But yeah, so I don't think we're going to take out Asia high, to be honest. I think we're going to have a manipulation to the upside, maybe even above those highs here. They look very, very juicy. So we could go up there, and then that would be the manipulation to then drop lower. But we're already very, very low on the day, so be cautious of that. So I caught the move up yesterday before the retracement. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the move upwards was nice as well. I didn't caught that, but cool. That's great. But yeah, that's the thing. Like you could take shorts and longs pretty much every day. Yes, there are days when we spool just to one direction, but there's so many opportunities every single day in the market, especially when you trade on the lower time frames like I do. I trade not on the 1 minute time frame anymore, but I trade on the 15-second chart only. So with my past strategy, with my old strategy, I traded the 1 minute time frame, but now I dropped even lower to the seconds chart. And yeah, the setups there are crazy because you can have such little stop losses, and your risk to rewards are crazy, like crazy. That's also a thing. I think in the trading community, it became so normal that we take trades that are 1 to 2 risk to reward, and they tell you that this is normal. And I think that there's so much more potential out there than just a 1 to 2 risk to reward. But yeah, all of that is going to be in my future videos as well, so stay tuned for them. Yesterday, PA was very clean. Yes. Yesterday's price action was very nice. Let's see what we're going to have today. Very interested in price action today, since we already took out yesterday's low. But let's see. Going to see how the market reacts to all of the key levels. That's going to tell a lot, but for now we look very bearish. So yeah, I'll have to try the 15-second. Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's like when you know what you're doing, then the seconds chart is so good, but it can also be very detrimental. I can remember like 1 year ago, when I was not backtesting a real strategy on the seconds chart, I just tried to trade the seconds chart and it completely burnt me, because you say so many setups, and you are very much tempted to take too many trades and overtrade on the seconds chart. So yeah, it can be nice, but it can be also very dangerous. But yeah, other than that, the 1 minute chart is also fine. Even if you trade the 5 minute chart, you can still have banger risk to rewards. So yeah. But I was never so much into swing trading. I don't know for you guys, but I really like to be in a setup and exit quickly and have my money and go. But yeah, I don't think there is much more to say today. Let me see if I have anything else on other charts noted. No, not really. Not really. But yeah, if you have any questions, just ask me. If not, then I'm going to end the stream right here. But I'm really grateful for your guys' YouTube video ideas. I'm going to make one of those probably tomorrow or on Sunday and show you how I determine the bias. I think this is going to be the next one, because then you can see step by step how I begin to analyze the charts every single day, so that you can maybe understand better what I'm telling you every single day here in the pre-market analysis. But if you have any video wishes, you can always text me and say, hey, I want to more about this or this. Like every single topic I can cover and maybe help you guys out. But yeah, other than that, I wish you a very good trading session. And then we will talk again on Monday. Maybe I'm going to trade next week as well, the London session. Let's see. I'm going to report back to you how it's going with the London session, but it's really nice to trade the London session as well. But yeah, I'm done with the analysis and we'll talk again on Monday, and I hope it helped you. And see you guys next week. How do you implement God into your trading? Sorry, a video about it. Okay, I could do a whole video on that, to be honest. To answer that short is not too easy. Like I could go on and talk about God for hours, but with trading as well, I think the most important part in trading when it comes to connecting it with your spiritual life is not letting it become an idol, so that God is still number one in your life, and to recognize that even for you to receive blessings in your trading, you need the grace from God, and you need the direction from God, because every blessing comes from God. And the moment you start to feel like you're the one that earns it, or you're the one that does the work and you don't need God in it, that's the moment when you get high-hearted, and that's the moment when your pride starts to take hand over your life and over your trading and even over your spiritual life. So always give the credits back to God, and go in prayer, go in communication with Him, and ask Him questions, even